Hey folks, Keith with 93 Lumber coming back at you with another beer. This is, if I remember correctly, it's pronounced Traquair, I believe. I feel like that's wrong, but that's the way I remember it being. Because I looked it up the other day when I was going to do this review, but then I didn't do the review. So, anyway, Traquair House Ale, ale fermented in oak barrels, a handmade ale brewed in the ancient brew house of the oldest inhabited house in Scotland. It is 7.2% alcohol by volume. Traquair House Ale is a traditional Scotch ale, or wee heavy, produced at the tiny Traquair House Brewery, located in the oldest inhabited house in Scotland. Brewed in a 1738 copper kettle and fermented in oak vessels, it is rich, complex, and deep with firm but elegant flavor. And then they have a picture of some gates on the back, and it says the famous bear gates. The famous bear gates guarding the approach to Traquair House near Peebles have been closed since 1745, when the last person to pass through them was Bonnie Prince Charlie. Interesting. Boom, boom, boom. I love me some Scotch Ale / wee heavies. So I don't think I've had any that were in oak though. So yeah, that is nice. That is a nice, what would I call that? Like, looking through it, with the light on the other side, it's like a orangey, dark orange, burnt sienna kind of thing. But if I come over here, it's like a nice coppery color, but it's like a little darker than that. Not much of a head. That's probably about half a finger of a tannish head, maybe even less than half a finger. But yeah, let's see what it smells like. I don't know. Oh, wait. Hold on. I was like, I don't know if there's a date on this bottle, and then I see this really dark... Of course. Hold on. Let me turn up the contrast on my computer so I can see. Alright, so it says best BBE or BBF, best before. I'm assuming that's what it is. And then it says March something. The second part is rubbed off, and I can't tell what it is. Interesting. Alright, well, it's after March, so who knows? Yeah, dark fruits, a little bit of tart cherry in there. Prune, a little bit of fig, dates, you know. There is a woodiness to it, but it doesn't come off. But it's not like tanniny. Yeah. This smells really good. This smells freaking great. Oh man, I've never had. I think I've had. So I found this at a somewhat local bottle shop. I've never had this one, but they had this one and another one of their beers, and I got this and the other one, and I believe it was probably 8 years ago. I had the other one. So I'm looking forward to trying that again. But yeah. Man, it smells nice, sweet. Fucking smells good. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Man. There's like a chocolatiness to it. There's a little bit of like a chocolatey coffee thing as well. On top of that, the dark fruits isn't as big as in the nose, but it kind of hold on. Yeah, the dark fruits thing is probably about halves, and then that chocolatey kind of roasty thing is in there, but it's not bitter. I mean, there is a bittering aspect to it, but the beer is sweet. A little bit of that, a little bit of the oak coming through. Man, it's fucking good. I wish I got more of these. It's got a little bit of like that old musty kind of oxidation thing, but I don't know if it's oxidized or not. I think that might just be the beer and the oak barrels giving it that character, which is super cool. I wish I knew. I'm not going to do it on video because it usually doubles the length of my videos when I do that. But there is a lot number on here, so maybe I'll look up the lot number and see if I can figure out how old this is. But yeah, this is man. I feel like I never see this. Like I'm familiar with the name because, like I said, I had that one beer. It was 2015. It must have been 2015. Yeah. But I feel like I don't ever see this. And then I just happened. It's a local-ish bottle shop that they used to. I don't know if pandemic stuff affected them. Well, it affected them, but I don't know if they changed what they were doing a little bit. Because I've known about it for a while. And just going to drink some water because it's giving me burps. And I know they used to always like post about, oh, we got this beer, and I feel like they were like one of the first liquor stores to like get like stuff that people were after. But then when I went there, they didn't have much. They had a shelf with like a bunch of Belgian stuff, and then they had some coolers that had mostly macro stuff. They had some craft beer, and then they had some shelves in the back with like liquor or whatever, and they actually had, I think they had more wine than anything. I'm gonna have to try and get more of this, because this is amazeballs, as they say. Yeah, it's super cool how that, like, because it's like a coffee chocolate kind of thing, but like I said, it's not bittering, so the way it comes across is super cool, especially with that dark fruit thing. This is what I like. So yeah, I feel like I want to talk more about this, but there's not much more to talk about other than how much I like it, so I'm not going to keep saying that. But yeah, if anybody knows where I can regularly get this, you can let me know, and I will go buy it all the time. Oh, I also wanted to talk about the mouthfeel a little bit, because it's got there's a little bit of a bittering in there, but it is pretty smooth. Smooth. Yeah, it's not creamy. It's a little fluffy. Little has that little like drinking clouds thing. A little bit. Yeah. So anyway. So yeah. This beer is awesome. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well, taking care of yourselves, taking care of each other. You can like this video if you'd like to, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. You can follow me on Instagram at 93lumber, that's spelled out 93lumber, and we will see you in the next one. Cheers.